Hello everyone and welcome back to this week's Norman News at Home edition. I'm Alana Morgan. Stay tuned for news on California's stay-at-home order lifting and more on a new movie that you may want to check out. Around the school in 30 minutes of This Is the Norman News. On January 25th of 2021, California's stay-at-home order was lifted. This was followed by an increase in ICU availability, which rose above 15%. Our state will now return to a tire-based system, meaning we will be placed in color-coded tires indicating what can open up, such as activities and businesses. As of right now, with the proper precautions, places that can open up that are outdoors are restaurants, places of worship, and family entertainment such as mini golf. Our state is slowly but surely making progress, and we will keep you updated along the way.
Thanks, Jonah. The NBA trade deadline is less than 2 months away. There are many trade possibilities. The Nets' defense is one of the worst in the NBA after they traded for Harden. DeAndre Jordan has just been ineffective for the Nets. According to Bleacher Report's Greg Swartz, a trade for JaVale McGee could be a solid option for them. The Mavericks are playing very well, but they could be final contenders with one big trade move. Bradley Beal has been playing fairly well. However, he's on a 3-9 Wizards team. Personally, I think his potential is being wasted. I think a trade would definitely be in his best interest. Many players are playing better than ever before, which opens up many possibilities. As the trade deadline approaches, be sure to stay tuned to get all the information. Thank you, and now to some more sports.
Thanks, Jackson. Just a few days ago, the Bucks and the Lakers, arguably the two best teams in the NBA, faced off against each other. Although there were no fans at the court, it was still an exciting game with a lot to unpack. First, the Bucks need to step it up immediately if they want a spot in the championship. They currently have a 9-6 record compared to the Lakers' 12-4 record. In this game, both teams played well, but the Lakers finished on top and won 113-106. In terms of the playoffs, there are many good teams in the East, and if the Bucks want to come out on top and win the conference, they have a lot of work to do. Let's see what else the NBA can bring us, and now to Rachael with entertainment.
Thanks, Nathan. Sabrina Carpenter's new single, Skin, is speculated to be a response to Olivia Rodrigo's single, Driver's License. This new drama has been exploding on the internet for the past few weeks. Olivia's song is assumed to be about Joshua Bassett, her Disney co-star. Many believe that the lyrics of her song refer to Carpenter, who has been recently spending time with Bassett. Bassett himself has seemingly addressed the drama in his song, Lie, 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 which is thought to be about his relationship with Olivia. On Thursday night, Sabrina Carpenter released her side of the story with the release of her song, Skin. This song has multiple references to Olivia and a play on Olivia's song title. However, she later stated that Skin is not about any person in particular and was a reflection of the last year of her life. Fans are unsure of the next move in this love triangle. Social media users are suspecting that all of the drama has been a publicity stunt, but are unsure.
This week we're going to be talking about the movie What Happened to Monday. The film is set in a futuristic society where our Earth is immensely polluted. Because of this, families are only allowed to have one child. If a family has more than one child, the child gets taken away. This soon becomes a huge issue for one special family. When a single mother dies while giving birth to 7 children, their grandfather takes up responsibility for each of their lives. These identical siblings, one named after each day of the week, take turns going out under the same identity, Karen Setman. Watch the full movie on Netflix to see if the government finds out about their huge secret. That's all for this week. Now grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, and stay tuned for this week's movie trailer.
For 3 decades, the Child Allocation Bureau has combated catastrophic overpopulation.
This sibling will be processed under authority of the Child Allocation Act.
To build a sustainable future full of hope and possibility.
How do you plan on hiding this?
Starting tomorrow, you will each get to go outside on the day of the week that is your name. Sunday, we'll get to go outside on Sunday, Monday on Monday, Tuesday on Tuesday, and so on. You will all take on the singular identity of Karen Sedman.
Karen, do you have any siblings?
No.
7 siblings surviving to adulthood. It would destroy my credibility.
Miss Setman, step into the van, please.
Monday's not showing up in the grid.
Gotta go out there. Where am I going?
Run. The trash will soften the impact.
It's empty.
Sorry.
What are you waiting for? Go get her!
What happens to one of you happens to you all.
Budweiser has recently chosen to back out of advertising during the 21 Super Bowl. The company has instead chosen to participate in a COVID-19 vaccine public awareness campaign. The last time that Budweiser didn't participate in the Super Bowl was over 35 years ago. The budget for their usual 30-second advertisement will instead go to a COVID-19 film called Bigger Picture. The film will be narrated by actress Rashida Jones. The Super Bowl itself will air on February 7th and can be watched on CBS. Many other companies are following in Budweiser's footsteps as well. These include Hyundai, Coke, and Pepsi, who will all be devoting ad time to COVID-19 related messages. Pepsi specifically will drop its ad time in order to double its efforts on its halftime show, which will be featuring The Weeknd this year.
You may still want to travel during the pandemic, and certain ways of transportation are safer than others. Currently, bus and train travel can be unsafe because these methods of transportation can be very crowded. Therefore, it will be hard for you to keep socially distant. When traveling by car, you and the people you are traveling with can be put at risk when you stop for food, gas, and other necessary things. When stopping, you will be in contact with high-touch surfaces and possibly people you do not know. RV travel is the safest out of all of these options because you will need to stop less frequently, but you will still need to stop every so often, which is not very safe. Now to Alana with local news.
Thanks, Natalie. Considering that California's stay-at-home order was lifted, let's dive deeper into the purple tire, which indicates what can be reopened with modifications. Indoor operations for personal care facilities can be reopened with a maximum of 25% occupancy. Indoor malls can also be reopened with a maximum of 25% occupancy as well. Tourism and individual travel are allowed at hotels. Everything can be reopened, which is today, January 29th, which is a Friday of 2021. Now to Jonah with some school news.
Thanks, Jonah. Welcome to this week's live weather forecast for the week of January 29th, 2021. This week in Los Angeles, we will see an average of 62 degrees with a high of 66 and a low of 56. Today we'll be expecting rain with a high of 55 and a low of 45. Saturday, there will be partly cloudy skies with temperatures increasing to a high of 61 and a low of 43. Moving on to Sunday, we'll be expecting clear skies with a high of 67 and a low of 48. Monday, the clouds will return with a high of 66. Tuesday, there's a 40% chance of rain with a high of 62. Finally, on Wednesdays, temperatures will be in the low 60s. Thank you for watching this week's weather update. I'm Natasha Jadidolahi, and have a great week. Now to Grace with health news.
Thanks, Natasha. In our 10th month of COVID restrictions, many people may be feeling helpless right now. Maybe angry or sad or distant or even lost. Going so long without close contact with non-immediate family or friends is making quarantine very difficult. But if you are feeling this way, you should know that you're not alone. People every day are struggling with many mental health related illnesses and are struggling to get through each day. In a stressful time, just remember that you're not alone and people want to help you. If you are feeling any of these symptoms or any not mentioned or any unrelated COVID symptoms, please reach out to Norman Aid.
Normanate is filled with loving and caring people who just want to help you. Just know that you're not alone and everyone is going through their own struggles during this hard time. Now, let's send it back to the desk.
That's it for this week's Norman News. I'm Jonah Donish, and we will see you all next week.